When searching for childcare, local families can find affordable programs or quality care, but rarely the two together. With the pandemic having closed 40% of childcare centers this summer, the problem of finding early childhood care and education came to the forefront. Since 1971, the Downtown Hampton Child Development Center has been providing a solution. Our doors have remained open throughout the pandemic and remain so as we move into our 50th anniversary of serving local families. I'm Jennifer Parrish, and I'm the Executive Director at the Downtown Hampton Child Development Center. I've been here now for about 7 months, and what I can tell you is there's no better place to come each day, as I have the pleasure of working with our staff and engaging with our wonderful children and families. You see, DHCDC is not just about the learning experience, but about us meeting all of the needs of our children, and while doing so, supporting their families. DHCDC is more than just a school.
I have two cute little granddaughters, Christina and London. They are 4 and 5-year-olds. They are big parts of our lives, and we thought this was the right place for them to be for their early childhood development. But one of the things that we noticed when we picked them up every day, we asked them the question, what kind of day was it? Oh, it was a great day, Grandma. It was a great day, Papa. We asked them, they're always eager to share what they've learned, the work that they've done in school. And so we've just seen a big difference in their development since they've been here.
I like to think of myself as a longtime family member to DHCDC. I started with my oldest son, Jaden. Then Jordan came along, and now currently they have Jackson. So I had 3 sons through the program. Our children are everything, right? So to put them in someone else's hand, there have to be a trust factor. You wouldn't continue to do it if you didn't trust them. So I think the biggest piece or the biggest thing that they provide amongst everything, all the other benefits, is trust. You know your kids are going to be taken care of. You know they're going to be loved. You know that they're going to be looked out for, and you don't have to worry.
When we first got pregnant with Preston, I was searching for schools everywhere. And when I did a search for best schools in Hampton Roads, Downtown Hampton popped up. Preston was different when he was little. I could tell right away that he was different. He didn't play like other kids played. He didn't do things like other kids did, and not everyone understood that. I was looking for someone who did understand that and were willing to support him in everything that he needed, and I wasn't finding that other places.
I want to talk a little bit about the staff that we have here at the Downtown Hampton Child Development Center. As many of you know, I am new to DHCDC, and what I quickly saw was just how caring and loving our staff was as they interact with the children in our classrooms and with our families outside of the classrooms.
So when we finally found our way to downtown Hampton, I still was shouting from the rooftops, hey, something's wrong, and someone was finally listening to me. It was like I had someone to help me through it.
And I told her, I said, don't worry, we have you. We're gonna make sure that we do what we need to do in the classrooms.
So it was Miss Cromwell, and she pulled me aside and she was like, Preston, I think something's going on. Maybe you should talk to an occupational therapist or something. I'm like, all right, cool, I finally have a step. And they found nothing wrong. But then Miss Gregory just didn't give up. I'm crying. So, oh my goodness, Smart Beginnings. She called Smart Beginnings and asked them to partner with us. So then Smart Beginnings came in and they observed Preston in the classroom and they interviewed Ms. Moling. When they did that, then she's like, okay, and then she listed like all of the developmentally appropriate behaviors and the things that she got from my interview and the interview with Ms. Moling, and they're like, okay, yes, we're definitely seeing some things that aren't developmentally appropriate, some things that are off. And of course you would think, okay, so now it's my turn, they're gonna just let me go on my own, but they didn't.
We told her, if you need our support, if you need us, please know that we're here for you. You do not have to do this by yourself.
We went to the IEP meeting, or the child study meeting at Booker Elementary. Ms. Moling was sitting with me the whole time, and she said, Whew, I gotta get myself together. She sat with me the whole time, and it was like she was my cheerleader. She was verifying everything that I was saying, and finally someone was listening to me, and finally been able to get the help that he needed.
So when she came and shared the information, we were crying, we was excited, because now we knew exactly what steps we needed to go in to make sure that he received the best education that he needed.
So Preston goes to Booker Elementary. He is first grade. Now we're at the point where, since we got the help that he needed, he's way above and beyond his peers when it comes to academics. I think he's always been that way with academics, but he's above and beyond his peers with academics. He's reading like way past the first grade level while he's in first grade. So he's thriving because someone finally listened to me.
I feel like a proud mama. I don't have any natural children of my own, so every child that comes through this door, come across that threshold, they're my babies.
I'm just so proud to be part of the team here at the Downtown Hampton Child Development Center. I know because of the work of our teachers, our teacher assistants, and our leadership team that we make a difference in the lives of our children and our families each day.
Their foundation here, they're now kept that same mantra of doing your best and being a good model citizen. To this day, they are A and B students. None of them have ever received a C. So I like to credit that to, again, their foundation.
Part of DHCDC's mission is to ensure that we provide a high quality and affordable early childhood experience for our families.
Depending upon my financial circumstances, they were able to work to where I could afford to give my kids not only a quality environment, but I didn't have to compromise anything. You know, sometimes they have the saying, you get what you pay for. So you may think because it's at a lower rate, something's gonna be lackluster. I'm gonna have to settle on whether the quality of care, whether the lunch, or something's gonna have to give. But I didn't experience that here. So just because of my financial situation may have changed from year to year, I was still able to get that consistent care, that consistent quality. You don't have to make $1 million to still give the best to your kids. Because after all, that's all us parents want. So they provide that for us.
Not many child care centers can say that they've been open for 50 years, and certainly not many nonprofits could say the same as well. We know we've been successful and stayed open for 50 years because of the support that we've received from our community partners and different agencies. This is not something that we can do alone, even with our fabulous staff.
I'm a big supporter of early childhood development, and I know that our city leaders are, our city manager is. You know, it's just a great community effort, the way that, you know, everyone comes together to support it. What this center is providing in terms of quality child care and quality childhood development in the early years that they need it most is really happening on a high level here at Downtown Hampton Child Development Center.
Thank you so much for the support that you have provided us over the last 50 years. It is that support that has made all of the difference for our children, our families, and our community.
From the bottom of our hearts.